Now, some operatives of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission today paid an unannounced visit to the home of the suspended judge of the Federal High Court, Justice Rita Ofili Ajumogobia, and to discuss the trial of judicial officers in the past few months, and as well as the implication of that. I'm now being joined on the news at 10 by a lecturer at the Faculty of Law, University of Lagos, Mr. Wahab Shitu. Thank you so much for joining us on the news at 10.
Thank you for inviting me.
We've seen yet another raid, on the home of a senior judicial official. Let's put it that way. And Nigerians are being told that this is not a fight against the judiciary, but a fight against corruption. So where do you stand on that?
Well, I think it's a misconception to think there can be a fight against the judiciary as an institution. I think what is going on is a fight against very select few of the judges who are accused of having committed certain offences. That is not an attack on the judiciary as an institution. Because the judiciary as an institution cannot be under trial. Because the fundamentals that the judiciary are known for are well known. The judiciary as an institution is noted for integrity, for justice, for independence, for fair play. These are fundamentals that we will endure forever. So it is not an attack on the judiciary. It's an attack, it's a fight against corruption involving select, few members of members of the judiciary. And I think that distinction should be made. And it's also important to know that corruption is an endemic problem of society. And all arms of government, I think the Vice President made that point, we cannot be disputed, that all arms of government are corrupt. There is corruption in every arm of government. So what is going on is an attempt by this administration to fight, to confront the evil monster called corruption.
All right, let me just ask you finally, there are those who disagree with the method of what's being done, even though in principle they agree that it is good to put a searchlight on those who are corrupt. The method of it seems to be the issue. What do you have to say about that quickly?
Well, what I want to say is, yes, it is good to fight corruption. I also believe that corruption has to be fought within the context of respect for the rule of law. But those who disagree with these methods, the present method of fighting corruption, perhaps have not looked at the relevant provisions of the law. For instance, if we look at the visit of EFCC to the home of a serving judge, is covered under Section 143 to Section 157 of the Administration of Criminal Justice Act. You heard the EFCC explain that they were armed with search warrants. And by virtue of Section 148 of the Administration of Criminal Justice Act, you can go into any premises if you reasonably believe that an offense has been committed, or you are in search of proof of evidence, or if you believe that any object or person who is suspected of having committed offense is hiding in that building. So what the EFCC has done is perfectly within the rule of law.
All right.
Yes.
Lecturer of Law at the Faculty of Law, University of Lagos, Mr. Wahab Shitu. Thank you for sharing your thoughts on the news at 10 tonight.
Thank you for inviting me.